Alea iacta est. The die is cast. Robert Mueller has cast such die. And we, royal, noble, honorable brothers and sisters, are witnessing with disgust the degree of greed, the degree of fraud, the degree of lies that summarize our current political environment. The Royal Order of the Divine Light, the Light Kingdom Party, Unio Mr. Caduceus, we stand for veritas. And it is very important that you, the people, acknowledge, finally, that there is no hoax, there is no fake news, there are facts that are indisputable. It is fake bank accounts. It is different corporations, offshore corporations that are used to launder money. And it is connections to the Ukraine and Russia that become very evident. It is also very clear why our leader has surrounded himself at the presidential election with these kind of people, because their connections to the Ukraine and to Russia have been pertinent for the outcome, as we allege, and rightfully so. Let us just bring clarity to one thing. It is on tape that our leader communicated to the American public, to the media, Russia, if you can hear me, get me the 30,000 email of Hillary Clinton. What has happened is that, let's say, you as a man ask another man to walk into a house, to break into the house, to steal a cell phone, to steal a computer, or whatever kind of property, and to bring such property to you. This is in truth what has happened. Russia has been asked to engage in a criminal act in order for personal advantages to be generated. And it can't be clearer that we are talking here truly about most treasonous conduct. And it is also very clear when we read the tort related to Richard Gates III that such treason was at all times a subject matter, that there was an extreme great amount of concealment and secrecy about not only the financials, but also about the connections and the activity that involved lobbying in the United States for the Ukraine and Russia, and in return for Russia to lobby for Donald Trump, as we allege. And looking at the history of Mr. Trump, it becomes very obvious that any sort of instrument is used in order to accomplish the goal he envisions. Royal Honorable brothers and sisters from around the world, no more. The Royal Order of the Divine Light, the Light Kingdom Party, Unio Mr. Caduceus, we stand firmly behind the FBI and the investigations of Bob Mueller. It is so essential for us, the American people, to know the truth, to find the truth communicated, and for the people who have engaged in such conduct, in such utmost criminal conduct, betraying the American people, for such men and women, if necessary, to be punished in accordance to the law. So no one is above it. We have seen many counts of injustice, and the time has come where too much is at stake, and we need to understand that standing behind the law, standing behind the procedures of a functional society, a just society, is most essential. We really advise for all of you to read the tort that Robert Mueller issued, and to find confirmed that greed is the engine that drives currently our political system. And we, the Light Kingdom Party, stand against such system. Such system needs to change, as it needs to change that the NRA, the fuel and fossil companies, and all of the other sponsors that receive quid pro quo considerations are not receiving such considerations in the future anymore. We are the Light Kingdom Party. We are behind a system that provides to each candidate the same amount, an amount that is given by the federal government to run for office, for Senate, and for such amount to be not extended through any sort of donations. We want to end quid pro quo, and it has to happen. Because as long as we continue to take donations from individuals that expect favors from us, we will not escape such spiral of dependency that will be called upon us. And it is you, the American taxpayers, that will have to pay the dues related to such quid pro quo arrangements. The time for change has come, and we reach out to all of the intellectual, to all of the leaders, to all of the individuals that hold in their heart a sincere commitment to Earth, to nature, to justice, to the intelligence community here in the United States and worldwide. Join us. Walk with us on our righteous path, because in truth, the universal God only has borrowed us time here on earth. And as if you would rent a house, such house shall be returned in the same condition you found it in. We have no different obligation. We have no right to abuse human rights. We have no right to destroy Earth, to pollute it, and to separate and divide people by religion, ethnicity, and skin color. We're here to unite, as only united we illuminate. And we shall promote such degree of unity on a global scale, as in truth this world belongs to all of us. We hold in our hearts nothing but love and dedication to Earth, to our universal Creator, who has given us all the beauty that you see behind me. And we need to recognize that whatever temporary gains we can accomplish are not worth to be enjoyed if illegal conduct is the foundation for such gains. God bless the United States of America, and God bless Robert Mueller, who has once again gotten closer to the very core of the problem that we have here in the United States currently. It is remarkable, it is impressive, and with greatest respect, we thank you, Robert Mueller, and your team for doing your due diligence for the people of this great country.